We're getting somewhere. Okay, I found this. Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts. I see we're live on Facebook and we're live on YouTube. Yay! I see hearts going up. I see hearts going up on the Facebook. Let's see. All right, I'm trying to see. It says I have a comment over here, but it's not letting me see comments. What? Facebook is gonna act. There's Monique. Okay, I see it now. I was about in a panic because I was like, okay, it tells me I have a comment, but I can't see it. Hi, my sweet friend Monique. And Miss Joan, Rebecca, Susan, Bridget, Angela. Everybody's here. And Miss Mel said to tell y'all, Mel's Gremlins is always on here. She says, I can't stay, but stopping in to say hey to Rachel and sending wishes of a wonderful week to all my amazing crafty friends. So know that she stopped by right, it's like 2 minutes before I was coming live and gave us all a good wish. So let me get this out of our way. Beans, we are up and going now. It's like, if I can just get it going, we'll, be doing good. So, I got these little pumpkins last year at the Dollar Tree. I think they've got them again this year. Just little foam pumpkins. They're not pretty. I'm just going to be honest. They're not pretty. But I took a regular knife. I did. And I pulled this off. You may have to take a knife and get that off. One of them I did, one of them I didn't. Then I cut it in half. I turned it upside down and cut it in half. I like the one with the little notches in the knife because you can kind of saw, because it's like a plastic coating almost, and it wanted to kind of rip, so the ridges help so that I could saw it. I did get this board at Walmart. I don't remember. I think it was like five something, $5.97 maybe. Hey, Miss Sherry, how are you, my friend? And there's Miss Judith. And Monique is back over on YouTube now. And there's Jennifer. Okay, so I was trying to get a little bit done before I got on. Y'all, it's been just to be able to get on was crazy. I'll tell y'all about it. But I didn't have a lot of time to get these fully painted. But y'all know I love the blue. So hopefully I'll have enough paint. It's got a piece of gook in it. But because these are so slick, I don't think that the regular acrylic paint would stick to it. So I used the Walmart Waverly chalk paint and just put a quick little coat of that on here first. This may not be too good either, but we're going to see. We're gonna see. Maybe we'll be able to get it darker. And this is just acrylic paint. I don't know why it looks transparent almost. We'll see. We may have to do something different. But nevertheless, how is everyone's week going so far? Miss Monique, hey Miss Donna. And there is Miss Kathy with Santa Marta Designs. Thank you for sprinkling. Y'all, if y'all don't mind, share the video. That's what sprinkle means. And Miss Kathy is here with Santa Marta Designs. Hi, Miss Brandy. She's making jelly, but still watching. Awesome. What kind of jelly are you making? I like my mama's strawberry fig jelly. That's what I like. Y'all, I seen a recipe today. I don't know if I seen it on Instagram. Y'all, I get on Instagram long enough to make a post and then I'm gone. If I see something in the feed during that time, I'll watch. But it's usually wham, bam, I'm gone. I talked to Miss Susan on there. And that's about it. But Miss Monique, I did comment a couple times on Miss Helen's vid live today, but I don't think you saw it. And I was like, hey, my sweet friend. Now this is thicker. I like it better. It's not a true navy, but that's okay too. But getting back to my recipe, it includes, it's not keto, y'all, but it's maybe when I have a cheat day or something, I'll make this and film it, and so y'all can try it. It has cinnamon rolls in it, and it looks so delicious. I was like, why does good stuff have to be, you know, fattening? Okay, I like this better than I do that. That's supposed to be navy blue. This is a metallic. It's folk art. It's midnight blue. I like that. Oh, thank you, Miss Susan. Linda is here. And supper is on the way. We are having homemade tacos. Hey, Miss Linda. Well, honey, tacos, I can have tacos without the shell. Hey, and I did find I can have some shells. I found some taco shells, speaking of which. Wraps. And they have, one wrap has one total carb in it per wrap. So I was like, yes, please. They're a little costly, but that's the only one that I have found that was so low of carbs. So, and y'all, I haven't weighed in the last couple of days, but I was down 29 pounds. Was it Saturday morning, I think? Friday or Saturday morning. So, woohoo! I was excited. Okay, let me see if I can move this without, I like this blue, y'all. It's not quite a navy blue, but it's, because that's navy, but it's really close. And it's really pretty. So, I took one of these, which is the larger one, and then one of these, which is the shorter one, and just cut them in half. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to paint that one. So hey, Miss Sue, first time live. Awesome, welcome. Y'all welcome Miss Sue on YouTube. It's her first time. I'm live every Tuesday and Friday night at the same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And there's Miss Shantae with Completely Crafty by Shantae. Thank you for welcoming her. Just make shells from cheddar cheese. Hey, I did that. I made one night. I haven't made it more since, but I did 2 different kinds of cheeses. In fact, there's another pepper jack cheese. I made a shell out of pepper jack cheese one night. So that's good too. So yes. Tacos with those will be delicious. And I'm thinking about trying those shells with making some chips out of them. But anyway, on my next cheat day, I'm going to make that recipe that I saw with those cinnamon rolls. And I'm going to film it and let y'all see. And I will eat one. So... It does sound yummy. And there's Miss Denise. So, I think these are so pretty, this color, y'all. So, the footballs. If y'all have not gotten any of the wire footballs, if y'all have, now Miss Monique, bless her heart. Miss Monique, your little green thing that I ordered for you, it came in, darling. It came in yesterday, I think, yesterday evening. So, she needed a green boa. So, I found her one. And it came in. But if y'all have not gotten any of those, over the weekend I got 3 videos made, recorded, and I'm going to put them all into one video. So it's probably going to be a video that... Why is it not showing me my messages on Facebook? That's crazy. It won't even let me scroll down. Anyway, if y'all can get you some of those. I did 3 projects. I have a 4th one started, and I have several more projects that I want to share with y'all. So there is so much. And while I was making one, I accidentally did something, and I was like, there's another project. And there's just so much y'all can do with those footballs that are, and it's not making football. I made one football, but that's not, the majority of those are not going to be footballs. They're going to be awesome. Y'all are going to be, I think y'all are going to like them. I can't wait to show y'all. So, pick you up several if y'all go to the Dollar Tree, because I really like them. So now I'm glad I didn't do nothing with them last year, because I didn't think about these last year. So, alright, we're almost through painting, y'all. Unless, I don't know, we could do like some stripes. Did I plug? Yes, I was scared I forgot to plug my hot glue gun in. We could make like, no, I got one more to paint. See, I'm running my mouth and not noticing. We could put like some gold polka dots. Y'all look, I got letters. Let me get y'all down. down here on the table anyway, so y'all can see. But I got this these little letters, and I painted them in the gold, and I like this gold. It's treasure gold, and it's by Folk Art, and it comes in this little package, and it comes from Walmart also. So we could make polka dots. Hey, Dawn! There's my sweet friend, Miss Dawn. And y'all, she has Wreath Decor by Dawn. So all my friends that are on here, y'all go follow and like their pages if you're on, because Miss Dawn, Miss Shantae, Miss Kathy, they all have pages on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're not on Facebook, you can still go like them on YouTube. So King's Arts and Crafts, I'm glad I caught you live. This is my first time. You're trying keto and love new recipes. I have a few recipes on my channel. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Miss Bridget says she loves the color. Midnight Blue. It is. It's Midnight Blue by Folk Art. It's very pretty. So welcome, King's Arts and Crafts. We're happy you're here. It's metallic. It is. Thank you, Miss Monique. Hey, Marty. You love the blue too, Miss Judith? I'm loving this blue. Y'all, we're just, for the ones coming in late, we took 2 pumpkins from the Dollar Tree and split them in half. And I put a coat of chalk paint on first so that the blue paint would stick. And this is where we've gotten to. And the board came from Walmart. And hopefully, see, I gotta go to the eye doctor Thursday. Hopefully, by the weekend, I can finish recording all of those different what are they called? Footballs. And get that video edited and put on YouTube. So there'll probably be 7 or 8 different ways to use those football wire frames. So y'all don't want to miss it. So this is just the board. It's in the Arts and Crafts at Walmart. Y'all know I'm loving that blue. And I may not be able to put no stem on there. What? Probably should have used all short ones. But leave it to Beaver. I didn't check nothing out. Y'all, and I literally listened to my Christmas music all day today. I had Alabama in my ear. This is going to be cute. This is going to be cute. So, because I don't want wet paint, on here. All right. This one's wet. Y'all, it's thundering outside. Big time. So before when I come home, I seen a light down the hall on, so I knew there was trouble. So I got in, and my husband has everything in. I used to have a tanning bed in it. It was an extra bathroom. We just closed, did not develop it into a bathroom. We just I had that as my tanning bed in there when I had a tanning bed. I don't have one anymore, but so I have extra decor and stuff in that little room. And it has a door that goes into the air conditioner unit. And when I saw that door open, all my stuff laying out in the foyer, I was like, oh. The air conditioning drain got stopped up, ran over, a mess. So I was like, I asked my husband, I was like, so it's hotter in here tonight. I was like, well, do I need to cancel my live? He's like, whatever you want. I'm like, well, I tell you what I want. I'm going live then. Well, I have to clean up that mess later. So needless to say, the air was off for a little while. Nothing nice about that. But the drain, I guess, had gotten stopped up. So he's having a real fun time. This is what I was thinking. I was thinking I needed another glue stick. I'm going to push this in here. So that's what it's looking like so far. Hey, Miss Laura. Sorry, y'all. I've been looking down. So, Miss Donna's lost 15 pounds on your keto diet. That's awesome. Just lock up your hubby and toss him a snack. That's right. I'll start acting like Miss Nancy. She's gonna lock her husband up and throw him a Scooby snack. I think he might have locked her up because, she wasn't here Friday night and I hadn't seen her tonight. So he might have caught on. He might have been watching too, and he might have caught on and locked her up and just throwing her Scooby snacks. I figure her internet is not working on them while they're in the camper. All right, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm thinking. That could be scary. That could be scary. Oops. Y'all, I have a little white metal bucket, and it's full of toothpicks, and it just hit the floor. That's funny. Okay. So, hi, Miss Marianne, Miss Cindy. How are y'all doing? Nancy did say she could give you a tip or two. She needs to. Yes, she needs to. But we may need to check on her, see if she's getting Scooby snacks. The blue is so pretty, thank you. My hubby is looking over my shoulder and he said he loves the blue. Oh, tell him thank you. Miss Shantae, tell him thank you. So I think what we're going to do is take a little gold, because, and y'all can do, you could even paint the board if you wanted to. You could take, and I had thought about doing this, taking some jute and going around the edge of it, and you could still do that. And when I'm going to look at Hobby Lobby next time I go, because I've only got a little bit of the thicker twine left. You could put that around it, but I really wanted to bring out this gold. So, and y'all, I am not the painter. So, and y'all can use these little dabbers and to make your circles if you want them exactly, you know, a perfect circle. You can use those. And y'all, another thing I like is those bigger foam pumpkins that the Dollar Tree gets, because I've made fake baked cakes on them. They have them, they've been having them like in orange. But this year I think they've got them in white, black, and orange. I would love to get a hold of some white ones, and that way I wouldn't have to paint them. And I thought about just ordering me a case of them online. I think this is going to bring out the gold. And you don't have to spell fall. You can spell home. And if you wanted to add more, you know, pumpkins, you could get a bigger board and spell out welcome. And I'm trying to make this kind of thick. Y'all, today has felt like Wednesday all day. It's a wonder I even remembered that I had a live tonight. I'm like, this is going to be for a long week. There's my sweet sister, Cindy. How did you attach the pumpkins? Miss Cindy, I did hot glue. I cut them in half. It's these little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I cut them in half and I painted them with some chalk paint first. And then I used this metallic midnight blue. Painted that, and then there's styrofoam on the inside, and so I just put a little hot glue on it and put it on the board. The board came from Walmart. So thank you, Miss Sherry. She's helping me answer. Miss Monique lost 23 pounds, but I put it back on though. You love the blue? Thank you, Miss Patricia. How are you, my friend? Miss Donna says she likes talking to everybody. We like you talking to us, too. You found some pumpkins like that in white on Amazon? Oh. Oh, wow, Miss Sue. That's awesome. very welcome. You're very welcome, Miss Cindy. I like this gold paint. I have bought gold paint before that when you used it, it didn't show up. It was like a transparent gold almost. So this gold, you can really see it. And that might help too. If you want to see better. Now on the next one, I'm going to go down like with stripes. I still ain't got a video up of my arrangement we did Friday night. I did get a picture up, but I got out. I have 3 totes sitting in my dining room with fall decorations in it. And I told my husband this morning when I was trying to sing Alabama, I was like, I got fall out, but I'm not so sure a Christmas tree ain't going up real soon, which some of my Christmas trees never went down. They're just pushed in the office. I put them on dollies, and I have rotating tree stands on top of the dollies, and then I have my tree in my tree stands, and I just roll them in the office. But he doesn't know. Last year after Christmas, I started watching the market. And this lady here close to us, she listed a long leaf flocked Christmas tree for sale. And it's one she had bought at Cracker Barrel, and it was beautiful. So he didn't know about it yet. It's in the extra bedroom. I haven't hid it from him, but I didn't just tell him about it. So, yeah. I've ordered some ornaments for it and my tree stand for it, the rotating tree stand, and the furniture dolly that I'm going to mount it on. I mean, fall's only, what, 40 days away or something like that. What is today? Somebody posted 40 days. Oh, it is just rolling thunder. But it needs to be dropping some rain. You have now? What do I have now? What was I talking about, Cindy? I track everything I eat. I have so many points a day. Oh, okay. Hey, loving Jesus. Good to see you. You love the gold on the blue? I love that too. My biggest problem when it comes to losing weight is that I really don't eat properly. Miss John lost 22 and found 40. Well, y'all, I had gained up back to my biggest point again. So I weighed more than I weighed when I had my kids. So it's like, it's time to do something. So I've lost 29 and I've got 10 to go. And then I'll be pretty happy where that's at, I guess. Okay, so now we've got polka dots and stripes. I don't know if y'all really tell real good. The Christmas tree. Oh, well, maybe he's not listening. I think he's in there. I think I hear him getting some supper now. So, the hidden trees. Thank you, Miss Sue. Susan's lost 60 pounds on the point system. I did Weight Watchers. Lord, it's been many moons ago. I did lose some weight on it, but I don't think I'm disciplined enough right now to count points and track them and all. In fact, I know I can't. And the thing about the thing about keto, I've done it, and I know about what I can eat, and what I can't, and all the things. I know about how much I can eat to maintain, and how much I can eat to lose. So that one's just been easier. I want one of these up on top, because this one you're gonna see more on top. But this is just something that's, you know, very economical. And yet it'll be pretty. You could even put it on a wreath if you wanted to. Hang it in the kitchen, hang it on a door. You could even make a bigger one with the bigger pumpkins. And these circles are not perfect. But I ain't really trying to get them perfect either. So there's that. So, got to figure out what we're going to do Friday night. I got some projects laying out. It's just to decide which one to do. Let me get some up under here. That way if you see up under there, it's got polka dots under there too. On the bottom side of it. My first time Weight Watchers I gained. Yeah, it definitely has to be a change in a lifestyle. What we eat. He lost 20 after he was sick for a week, but he lost 7 pounds, got back home. Miss Linda, that sounds like me. I feel like if I sneeze, it just jumps back on. But, okay, let's put some stripes on this one. And all right. So you can embellish it with some little picks, little berries. You could even put a bow on it if you wanted it. Now, I'm not trying to make these perfect. Because I kind of want them to be imperfect. Now, there's this girl that I work with, and I told her yesterday, I was like, she was heating up a honey bun. I said, that's just wrong on so many different levels. People that can eat honey buns and, you know, just whatever they want, basically, and never gain a pound. I had some cabbage, some chicken, and a jalapeno popper for supper. It's very good. Okay, so we have polka dot stripes, polka dot and stripes. So, the blue and gold is stunning. It's fantastic. Susan says she feels much better. You just lost 60 and I am 64 and felt like junk. Well, hey, Miss Sherry. That's okay, honey. We just cut some Dollar Tree pumpkins in half and painted them and put them on a board. And I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this first. So I got these little letters. They're from Walmart in a little bag. And I'm going to spell out fall. And let me get this like this or they will not be centered if I don't. They will not be centered. It may not be centered anyway, but we're going to give it our best shot. Hit me with your best shot. You could even spell out your last name or your initials, or you could do all kinds of stuff with them. and really had a different idea right before I came on. I was gonna do like, where's my paint? I was gonna do 2 pumpkins in the blue and then 2 in this brown. It's a nutmeg. No, it's not. It's coffee latte. Then I decided, well, I can do the letters in gold. And then I was like, I'm just going to do them all blue. How cute, right? So, let's see. I'm going to see something. So this is the size of the jute that when I go back to Hobby Lobby, I need to write me a note so that I don't forget to get some. Miss Dawn and Miss Shantae will get to go to Hobby Lobby all the time. I think Miss Shantae says she lives near 3. I'm an hour and 15 minutes from the Hobby Lobby. You know, it thundered. The wind got crazy. And it still didn't rain. But this is the size of the jute that I need. Close that back up. I think I'm through with it. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Miss Shantae. Thank you, Miss Laura, Miss Sherry, Miss Kate, Miss Monique. Thank you. And Miss Judith. It's still thundering out there, but it still hadn't started raining. All right, so, well, let me ask y'all's opinion. Jute or no jute? So this side would be with it. Let me get it off of that side. What do y'all think? Jute or no jute? You're going to make one for my kitchen. I hope you have a wonderful week. Oh, awesome, Miss Patricia. Hey, none your business. Hey, Miss Bonnie with none your business, Bonnie. Miss Sherry says jute. Miss Bridget says jute. Miss Shantae says jute. Sue. Okay, jute it is. I'm thinking the same thing. I think this would be very cute in the kitchen also. Like Miss Patricia said, she's gonna make one for her kitchen. So that's what I'm thinking. Move those scissors. So this is just a simple, fun, quick project. I say quick. It's been almost an hour. But you can depending on where you get your little pumpkins, if you get them already the color you want, you wouldn't have to paint them. But if you don't get them in the color you want, you can always make them the color, whatever color. Miss Marianne says, Jude. So cute. Thank you, Miss Sherry. I thought it was cute. And I was really going to do a bigger one and couldn't find the board. So it's like, Walmart had this. And I was like, well, we're just going to go with this for now. And it's something that, you know, you could have a ladies' craft night and do them, or you could have do it with your grandkids or kids, or and I'm using a low temp glue gun. So for the ones that are lake, if y'all go to Dollar Tree, make sure y'all get some the football wireframes. I've done 3 videos. I'm going to put them all together and I'll share it. I've got probably at least 4 more projects to do, so that's going to be 7. So there's lots of things that y'all can make with those. Some of them are pretty darn cute. It blends well with the gold. I think it's, you know, the jute kind of gives it a country feel, but the gold kind of gives it a little bit of glam. The wire pumpkin centerpiece. Oh, this one. This was last year, Miss Joan, and the video is on YouTube. It's go to the videos and then click on the playlist and look under the fall. And I made it last year. Sure did. And I'm thinking I'm going to make another one this year. Just saying. And I'm going to make it where it's, that one is heavy because it's made with that heavy board on the bottom. And I want to make one where it's not heavy, where, you know, it could be shipped or anything else. But that one is definitely too heavy. This is a big old thick board. But it is with 2 of the Dollar Tree pumpkin wire pumpkins. And our Dollar Tree hasn't gotten those this year yet. They haven't gotten the big foam pumpkins either. What? And so, let me get that back up a little bit where y'all can see. So jute, if it's got hot glue on it, it will stick together. It adheres to each other very good. So I overlap that, and you won't be able to hardly tell it. I hope I haven't got paint on me, because I'm sure that's not completely dry. Now, let's see. I did not realize that the pumpkins were going to be so close together, but These are little sticks. Y'all can go out in the yard and get you some little sticks. These came from Hobby Lobby. And that one's still too big. This one will go in there. Checking to make sure I haven't smeared it. So I'm putting like a little stem up in there. Oh, thank you, King's Arts. I got some of the football frames last. Yes, I definitely will look up the video. Miss Sue, I don't have the videos up yet. I just recorded 3 of them last Saturday. And so I don't have them up because I've got like about 4 more ideas that I'm going to make with those. And then I'm going to combine all of the videos together. So give me a few more days. And I'm going to get those videos up. Because, hey, some of them are so cute. In fact, one of them I made 2 of. So, hang on to them. I got the video coming. I love some of the projects. And I have a good many of the frames, so I'm like, yes. Well, I will be honest, one of them is a football, but the rest of them are not. So we got to have stems in here. And then we'll decide, y'all let me know if y'all want any kind of little bow or ribbons on it. Where's my glue? The pumpkins have to have a little stem. Okay. Miss Shirley, oh, that's okay, honey. So that's what it's looking like so far, y'all. You going to hang that up in your house? Miss Susan, I may put it in my kitchen. I might. Or hang it somewhere. I don't know. I think it's going to be cute. And I've got, listen, when I made that arrangement last Friday night, I was like, I wanted some blue sunflowers and I didn't have them. And I thought I had blue sunflowers last year. When I got that arrangement out, that I posted a picture on Facebook today with, I did have blue sunflowers. Like, I knew I did. So, there's that. I'm going to look for some more blue sunflowers. Because last year I started putting blue in my decorations for fall. So, okay. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. done with that, so let's see about a little bit of some ribbon. Let's see, I don't know. I think this color matches better. So let's see. Let's see what we got in here. Monique, I was gonna say, look at Rachel's folder, and I realized I have a folder with Rachel's creation. You're funny, Monique. All right, let's, it won't need to be real big. We're gonna make one and we'll see. We may use it, we may not. This is actually, it's wired, but it's actually a denim ribbon. No, I did take out my trash in here the other day. It sure is. It's like it was gonna run over if I didn't. And this has got like a little denim strip in it. Y'all, over the weekend, finally got my husband to help me, or I actually helped him, but he did most of the work. Clean our entrance walls, the little things at the, when you come into our driveway. It was so overdue. So now I told him, I said, I get, if he'll put me a screw out there, I need to decorate out there. We can put it right up here. I wonder, let's see. I hadn't left y'all yet. I'm trying to see about something. I'm going to put a little bit of this just to bring out a little bit of design, a little. I'm going to take this one off, put this one here. This has got pumpkins on it, so it's the opposite. It's blue with the cream colored pumpkins. So I did a couple of the pumpkin frames and they came out beautiful, but for some reason no one bought them, so I put them out again this fall. Hopefully they will sell. You live in California? Oh, Miss Sue. You need to go. Okay. I miss. She's probably already gone. Do a messy bow. Is this a messy bow, Miss Joan? Good deal. Yeah. I don't think we needed too much of a big bow because I think it would overpower it. So I think this is just perfect. Perfect. I don't like the purple little thingy there, but we're going to cover that up. We can do this. So, see our pipe cleaner? Could have tied that in a knot, but I didn't. I always think of things after the fact, so there you go. I have been meaning to ask you, how is your hot flashes doing on the new Miss Susan? So much better. So much better. Have a little one every now and again, but nothing major, nothing. We cruising right along. That was miserable. That's 6 months of my life. I'll never get those 6 months back. That I was a miserable human being, I promise you. Them hot flashes was nothing to play with. Cutting these down a little bit so I can see past there. Yeah, y'all would still see me burning up. Okay, so we got some gold, we got some blue pumpkins, we got, probably need to turn them this way. Perfect. Let me hold that down just a second. How about some curly things on the sticks? I popped over to Facebook. Steven is live there. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Oh, the lives have collided. Yes, to the bow. Thank you, Miss Shantae. Miss Judith loves it. We can do some curly cues. Miss Linda, I hate to break it up, girls. Oh my goodness, Miss Joan. Wow. Good night, Miss Susan. Put some leaves with the bow. We can put, I was trying to see what I had. As far as greenery, maybe to put something. All right. We're just going to experiment a minute. You love the bow. Thank you, Miss Patricia. All right, I can jack this up a little bit. And let's see. Don't like the yellow. I think what's throwing me off is that little bit of red on there. I'm looking, y'all. I'm trying to find something. Wait a minute. I probably don't have but one of these. I think I looked for more of them the other day. Stephen Live is finished. I like it just the way it is. Miss Sherry likes it just the way it is. You like it without anything on it. Because I don't know. These little leaves would be okay. before I glue them, I'll put them up here. And I would tuck them down. But see, they kind of blend in with the color because the leaves are kind of like a greenish gold. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Tell me what you think about the leaves. And it's a delay for me because I just now seen it go up there. Short. Him, Danny, and Tammy. Oh, river fish and catfish. Yes, that kind of bow is easy for me. I am not a good bow maker. The leaves are cute. I like the leaves. I like both ways. Okay, y'all tell me. Leaves or no leaves? We got I think these leaves look better than what they would have if they were like I don't like the yellow, the orange. Don't mess up the colors with something else, blue and gold. I like the pumpkins. I like them pumpkins. Leaves. Okay. Pumpkins have leaves, yes. All right. We're going to put a few leaves on there. Because they kind of look a little naked. It'll just make them kind of look more realistic. If you can have a blue pumpkin that looks realistic. Okay. Well, I'm glad I got that one pick. Walmart did not have but one of those, and they were so cute. I looked for some more. They had some really cute picks this year. Okay, so that got two, so let's see if we can get the other two stems. And these leaves, it's got like a little gold tint to them. So they just kind of look like they go together. Leaves, I think they add dimension. I think so too. I think they're going to be cute. I think so. A cute one. Let's see, I was thinking it might look plain tonight, but I think it turned out cute. I was a little worried about it. I was like, well, I don't want it to look plain, but I think it turned out cute. So can y'all see the leaves? I think it's cute. So the pumpkins came from Dollar Tree. The board came from Walmart. The jute, this big jute, I think they got some of this big jute at the Dollar Tree. And the letters, they came from Walmart. This gold paint is Treasure Gold by Folk Art. Comes in a little package like this, and it's got good coverage. It's not what I call transparent, see-through. I got it at Walmart also. So, looks very cute. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. Thank you, Miss Sherry. There's Miss Kelly. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. I really thought I was going to miss being here a while with all of this, I guess. You did make it, you know that it's always a long live. So, yes, turned out beautiful. Thank you, Miss Judith. Yes, we are so happy you got here so we could say hey to you. And y'all may not believe this, but I think about y'all. And I get used to seeing y'all, and when I don't see your names come across or whatever, and I wonder how you're doing, you know, and I'm saying my prayers, I call names out, and you know, because you never know. You don't know if people's, what they're dealing with, where they're at, you know, in life. And so, anyway, well, that's all we got for tonight. It was a mix-up of a Dollar Tree and a Walmart little craft. And if you can find, I know you can find the little boards at Dollar Tree that you could put the little pumpkins on. So it could definitely be a Dollar Tree DIY if you wanted it to be. But I'm glad y'all got to come by. I want to make one. Turned out really pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. Hey, Miss Rebecca. So, I'm sure all of you thinking of me too. Oh, that's so sweet, Miss Kelly. Thank you, Miss Rebecca. So, I will see y'all Friday night. Same place, same time. I hope to see you all. And I hope the rest of y'all's week is wonderful and blessed. Stay safe. And remember that I love you all. Get to crafting. Make something beautiful. And I'm sure it's absolutely adorable. Thank you, Miss Monique. I appreciate that. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful week. And I will see y'all Friday night. And we will make something else. And don't forget, if you go by the dollar store, get some of these wire football frames. I have at least 7 crafts that we're going to be doing out of these. I've already got 3 of them done. I got that recorded. I'm going to put all of them in one video and share it with y'all. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Miss Kelly. And Miss Patricia. Miss Bridget. Thank you all, Miss Monique. So, y'all pick up some of these football frames because out of the 7 or 8 different projects that I'm doing out of them, y'all gotta like one of them. You gotta want to make one of them. So, at least one. So, don't forget thumbs up. Yes, please, Matt, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, either one, hit the thumbs up and on your way out. So, love you all, and I'll see y'all Friday night.